Waiting for our ride back to the trailhead, but in the meantime, we're going to indulge in some high bush blueberries. And they are big. And very sweet.
Yes.
Some kind of apple tree right there too. And good morning. It is June 18th, 2024. We just got dropped off back at the trailhead from the Stoneybrook Farm and Hiker Hostel. Just an incredible place to stay. People so nice. Great breakfast. So we pull into the lot back here, Apple, and it's Miss Janet's van. Now, Miss Janet, you can Google her, Miss Janet, Trail Angel AT. She's like a very, very famous trail angel. She has this van, it's got pictures of it and stuff. I'll put up some pictures after this so you can see the full screen of her and her dog, Dexter, out doing trail magic. She had fruit and she had some little hydration packs because it's gonna be hot, but she drives up and down the entire AT all summer from Maine to Georgia, helping hikers out, giving them advice. She's very knowledgeable. So we couldn't believe it when we saw her van. I knew who it was right away. So that was a very cool way to start the day right from the trailhead. Of course, we're starting a little bit later. So it's not going to be a very long day today, I don't think, because it's supposed to be super hot and the forecast calls for it to be 84 degrees still at 8 p.m. tonight. So it's going to be a sweaty one. It's going to be the elevation isn't bad though. Like it's 6.4 miles to get to Harper's Ferry, and I'm not even going to use my poles, I don't think, for that distance. I got to give my shoulders a break. They've been feeling pretty beat up, actually, just carrying those light poles for a month, 2 months or whatever, 2.5 months, however long I've been out here. So I'll check in with you later. Can't wait to get to Harper's Ferry, see some cool stuff. Bye for now. We are headed toward our first of 2 river crossings for the day. This is a nice little walkway under the bridge here. And that through the trees is the Shenandoah River. And we will be crossing that shortly. Somehow, I don't know if it's a footbridge or... I know that when we get to the Potomac, it's a pedestrian footbridge. I'm assuming it may be the same here. Not 100% sure, to be honest. The stairs are killers, though. In this heat. I guess we're just going to go right across the main bridge here. All right. Man. I feel like a vampire in this heat. The sun. Checking with you on the other side of the bridge. So this is the walk that you take to the Appalachian Trail Conservancy Center. It's a very pretty blue blaze, if I may say so. National Park Service Training Center. There. Keep following these blue blazes. You are standing near what was once an international border. During the Civil War, the peak to your left lay within the Union State of Maryland. Loudon Heights to the right was claimed by the Confederate State of Virginia. Slavery divided the nation, and here at Harper's Ferry, the two sides clashed over the meaning of freedom. You are here. Well, it's pretty cool.
But it's on this side street.
It's 1312, yes.
This is a sign that used to be at the end of the trail.
What?
All right, it is about 5:30 on June 18th, Tuesday, and we are crossing the Potomac River. Dude swimming down there. Sat outside an ice cream stand for 2 hours. Ended up eating 4 scoops. Those are the Weaverton Cliffs that we have to climb up tonight. Not up the rock face, obviously, but up to that elevation, which is a little depressing, but only have a few miles to go. Ooh, kayakers out there. Hope they get their sunscreen on. The sun would be brutal today. So we'll make our way across the bridge here, back into the woods. It's starting to cool off a little. It's under 90 now and there's a breeze. Actually with the breeze it doesn't feel too bad. I'll check in with you later when I make camp. So this is the AT north out of Harper's Ferry. It's the first section of the Appalachian Trail that I have seen that you are allowed to ride bikes on. Quite a few people have passed me actually. It appears it's an old abandoned rail line, obviously, that they took up the tracks and everything and ties. Other than this, I haven't seen anywhere. Looks like most people are using hybrid tires. You could just fly on this stuff. It's very nice to hike on at this time of day too, I gotta be honest. And we're right on the Potomac. You can probably see the Potomac River through the trees there. So there's a little breeze and it's shady, so it's not that bad at all. Oh, this is kind of cool. They've cut away the plant growing up that tree so you can see the white blaze. That's neat. It's kind of pretty actually. I'll stop and take a picture of that. It is the end of the day on Tuesday, June 18th, 2024. I left Harper's Ferry about 5:30 and there was a pretty big climb. I made it about 2/3 of the way up and there was a nice little stealth site here with some flat areas. And it was 7 o'clock, so I called it there. Can still hear like the train and cars and stuff, but I'm assuming as the night goes on that'll quiet down a little bit. But it's a nice spot and I won't have too far to climb in the morning. Try to get a little earlier start, or I will get an earlier start tomorrow than I did today or yesterday, just because of logistics, having to get rides and dropped off and stuff from my buddy's house, and then today from the Stoneybrook Farm Hiker Hostel. But it was a good day today. Really, really hot. I'm a little concerned going forward. Really gonna have to keep an eye out for water. 2 of the water sources today that were marked on the Far Out app. One was mud and the other one was just bone dry. So definitely going forward, have to watch that. Visit to the Appalachian Trail Conservancy Visitor Center. That was pretty cool. Signed in there is 728 northbound, and I was 2150 at Amicalola Falls State Park. So I think there's a lot of people. I don't feel like I've passed a lot of people at all. I do know a lot of people who have called it and left the trail. So maybe it's just a healthy combination of that and some other things. But not a bad day. We got some really heat coming our way. I mean, down here, up in Maine, the heat's all over right now. So just have to keep an eye on it. Hopefully I can get a good night's sleep. It's supposed to get down to like 70 tonight, so that'll feel chilly after today. We will talk to you all in the morning.